Hiya, another Marky-mark video. It's been nearly 2 weeks since I made my last video, showing some fabulous records, some great jazz. A few things have dropped in, as they always do. I think I always say that at the beginning, that if I don't show them, I'm going to regret it. But some amazing stuff's dropped in. All jazz, all jazz. Let's just kick things off because I'm very excited to get these. Right, let's just kick off with the big release in the UK that's released. Yusef Lateef's Eastern Sounds on the OJC Classic series. This came in on Saturday. Let's turn down a bit of Aretha. Oh, not completely. There you go. They're knocking it out of the park as far as I'm concerned with this series. The Bill Evans, Waltz for Debbie, Sunday at the Village Vanguard, just have absolutely blown me away, and this is no different. Fantastic issue, this. It makes it all the more sweeter that I missed out on the craft small batch. Not that I would have been able to have bagged myself a copy, but they've done a brilliant job here. Kevin Gray, great record, perfect, 10 out of 10, beautiful sounding. So that is the dog's bollocks as far as I'm concerned. Well done, craft. Now I'm going to just kick off with some Pablo stuff. If you've watched my channel before, you'll know that I quite like my Pablo. So let's show these in kind of all one go. Let's start off with bassy big band. You know, seven quid. Sounds amazing. Really good. Recorded in 1975, and yeah, it's bog standard bassy. Good stuff. These covers are awful. I think Norman Granz wasn't a marketing kind of guy, but we've got Face to Face, Oscar Peterson and Freddie Hubbard, 1982, and it was recorded at Hollywood, California, 1982. There's a great picture there of them. Really nice picture. Sounds, again, fantastic. We've got Joe Pass on guitar, Freddie Hubbard on trumpet, of course, Oscar Peterson on piano, Niels Henning Peterson on bass, and Martin Drew on drums. That's a bit of a cover, really. Lovely. And then the one I'm playing at the minute, I'm hoping you'll be able to play it. I'm trying to play a bit of music in the background to my videos and hopefully not getting picked up by the, copyright. Anyway, The Best Is Yet to Come. Got that yesterday. Ella Fitzgerald. It's an awful front cover. I think it's awful, but it sounds amazing. It's cleaned up beautifully. It's just really dynamic. And it's, Ella Fitzgerald, orchestra conducted by Nelson Riddle, 1982. And who have we got here? Shelly Mann on drums, Jimmy Rowles on piano, Joe Pass again on guitar, and Art Hillary on organ, Jim Hugart on bass. Fantastic. Great copy. It was stuck in the Shrink, the original Shrink from 1982, and it was obviously bending, I just ripped it off and cleaned up the cover, and sounds fantastic. Beautiful. I love a bit of Ella. So went down to my local record shop, Hussar Records in Exeter, and picked up another Ahmed Jamal at the Black Hawk. This is great. This is recorded at the Black Hawk in San Francisco. We've got Israel Crosby on bass, Vernell Fournier on drums, lovely tip-on jacket, not sure what year this was. Couldn't find the year. Was it 80? Doesn't say. Doesn't say. But classic Ahmed Jamal, nice and easy to listen to. Really lovely. Great picture as well. Him just with a bit of a grin. Fantastic. Now this dropped in. I watched some records. I think I mentioned in my last video. I watched a few records for a mate of mine, and he lent me that Azimuth, and it's on ECM. It's fantastic. All compositions by John Taylor. We've got Norma Winstone on voice, vocals, Kenny Wheeler trumpet. Kenny Wheeler's absolutely amazing. And I bought this thinking it was the same album as the one I borrowed. It's not, but it's just as good. It's really, really good. Azimuth, the Touchstone. And it's nice to see that ECM are actually bringing out reissues of Kenny Wheeler's stuff in March. So the first album, Azimuth, is coming out. Really check it out. It's hauntingly good. Really beautiful. Almost kind of, not psychedelic, but it's hypnotic. Beautiful record. So I'm really pleased to have this added to my collection. And this also, which I had to get imported from, where did I get this imported from? I can't remember, Switzerland or France or somewhere. And it's actually become my favourite Ornette Coleman album. This Is Our Music. It's 45 RPM and it's been beautifully reissued. This came out reissued in 2014, so it wasn't like the cheapest of records, but it sounds amazing. And I love that front cover. They just look completely cool. I mean, it's an amazing record. Yeah, I mean, I like Ornette Coleman a lot, but as I say, this is my favourite listen easily. The hype sticker says 45 RPM, double LP, 9 out of 4. Sorry, 9.4 out of 10 by Pitchfork. Mastered from Bernie Grundman, pressed at Palace, 180 grams. Anything from Palace is absolutely gorgeous. And that's on Atlantic. And if you see this again, just grab it because it's absolutely amazing. I mean, it's avant-garde, but I think it's Ornette Coleman's most accessible. I mean, I like free jazz. I like the album Free Jazz, but I mean, I do like this. So, and I also picked up a French second-hand copy of John Coltrane's Africa Brass gatefold. Very clean copy, and I mean, the picture's not good. I'm not sure what the original looked like, but it's not anything special. And I think this is actually becoming my favourite John Coltrane. Yeah, I think it is actually my favourite John Coltrane album. He does a version of Green Sleeves, which is amazing. And I'm not sure what year this came out as a reissue. Lovely record. I've cleaned it up and rehoused it in a new inner. Let's have a look. I don't know. Can't remember which issue this is. But it sounds great. Come on, was there a year? Can't see it. Can't see it. But it's a great record. It looks lovely. So John Coltrane's Africa Brass. Fabulous. And then I got this new. I had to get this because I streamed it and it was so funky. Rudolph Johnson's The Second Coming. He's amazing. This is on Black Jazz Records. I've shown Black Jazz Records before. They are a great label. I've never really been disappointed with this label, this reissue series. This is a reissue from 2021, but it came out originally in 1973, and it's gorgeous. Kent Brinkley on bass, Douglas Sides on drums, Kirk Lightsay on piano, and of course Rudolph Johnson on tenor sax. I've not heard of Rudolph Johnson until this. It's his, it's apparently the first ever LP reissue, according to the hype sticker. The 1973 Black Jazz release from super sax man Rudolph Johnson. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Grab it. It's fantastic. Sounds amazing. And I was, yes, I think I mentioned in the last video about, what was it? It was a Stan Getz album from the 80s that I was really impressed with on a Black Hawk label. And so I went digging around in Discogs for other records by Black Hawk that they've done. I came across this Steve Kuhn Trio, and I love this photo. Life's Magic, and the fact it's got Ron Carter on bass, Al Foster on drums, and I love the HMV. For you guys who are in the UK, HMV price sticker of £3.49. That's amazing. 1986, so that's what we were paying for albums in 1986, £3.49. It's gorgeous. Another gorgeous listen. Somebody new that I've not heard before, and I just love that photo. That sort of, sort of wide angle of this young lad playing with these balls up at the beach. Gorgeous. Now this one. Stop everything. Everyone, stop everything. Time needs to stop now. This is smokingly amazing. It's Eddie Gomez, Downstretch. I had to order this from somewhere in Germany, I think, on the Black Hawk label. So just digging through albums that Black Hawk have produced, and I saw this and thought, right, let's have a listen. It's actually on Spotify, so you can test it out. It is dirt, grimy, brilliant, fabulous, typical Eddie Gomez. It's absolutely amazing, with Elliot Zygmunt on percussion and Takiro Honda on piano. Absolutely, I wouldn't be surprised if this is in the top 10 at the end of the year when I do my last show of the year. And look at that cover. It's amazing. It's a lovely clean copy from 1976, and it's fucking brilliant. Absolutely amazing. Right, I've got Bob Bradley to thank for this. He's another YouTuber that I follow, and perhaps you do as well. He mentioned, I think he was doing a vinyl tag or something. I don't do vinyl tags. I think I did at the very beginning, but I haven't got time to. I'm just going to show you what I've got. This is Gene Ammons, Bossa Nova, Bad, and it's an OJC Original Classics. I got it really cheap because the cover's not in great shape, and it's great. It sounds amazing, with Gene Ammons on tenor sax, Bucky Pizzarella on Spanish guitar, Kenny Burrell rhythm guitar, that's Hank Jones on piano, Norman Edge on bass, Oliver Jackson on percussion, and Al Hayes on the bongo. It's absolutely amazing. If you like a bit of bossa nova, away from the sort of Getz Gilberto, this is cheap and fantastic. From 1989, this reissue series on the Fantasy label. Fantastic. Last but not least, I saw this on. I don't know if it's like. Is it vintage? You get like secondhand stuff. It's kind of caught on. I just sort of dabble with it. But this was on sale, secondhand, and it's not bad. An evening with Herbie Hancock and Chick Corea in concert, where they've got. Let's have a look. That's right. The two big, massive stars of jazz piano. And sadly, Chick's no longer with us, but Herbie's still around. He's still going. And this is from 1978, and it's really, really good. There's a bit of chat to the crowd from Herbie, but there isn't an awful lot of interplay. It is all kind of them playing piano, obviously, and but it's cleaned up really nice. And this is an original double LP, and it's fantastic, really nice. Really pleased to get this. Something a bit different to have both of these piano jazz greats just playing all these standards. Someday My Prince Will Come, which is a lovely interpretation on both of them playing piano. Side 2, Button Up, Side 3, February Moment, and Side 4 is Maiden Voyage, La Fiesta. And it was produced by Herbie and David Robinson on CBS. Really cheap, definitely recommend that. Get your hands onto that. So that's it for now. I've caught up with myself. Hope you're having a good weekend. Press subscribe, like. It's kind of growing in numbers, the number of people that are enjoying these videos, but take it easy, keep spinning, and see you soon.